This is a top 15 matchup featuring Big Ten versus ACC. Top 15 with a long shared history on the hardwood and new-look lineups in football. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. Taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Kernstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Ducks will kick this away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Is handed off out of the shotgun. And try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis. Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. The receiver makes the catch.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. That's a design quarterback keeper. Picks up a game here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Design quarterback run. The Wolverines looking to keep this drive rolling.
Well, I'd love to see this back get out in space and have room to work. That time he does a nice job at navigating, getting into the clear, and then now setting up a 1st and goal. This offense needs to punch one in here early.
And the Wolverines come to the line with 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here's the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11.
42 Spider.
A play action looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw. It's Washington. He fires downfield. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your...
Not fielded cleanly. It's a loose football. So the fair catch interference, very easy call for the official and inexcusable by that guy. 2 backs now flanking the quarterback. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. With the catch, it's Daly. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Barry Johnson. The defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Hey, It's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. On the ground, it's Riggs. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He keeps it on a design run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Back to throw. It's Washington. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up the zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. To the 45. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback rolling to his right now. Going to try to use his legs here.
This is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the 1st quarter. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Looking downfield, it's Washington.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. He finds some space. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's caught. It's Barry Johnson. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
He runs after batters at the 21-yard line. First down for the offense.
The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Bringing pressure. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Grabbed by the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Out of the gun now on third down. And is intercepted. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. Breaks an open space. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And here's the handoff. And the Ducks offense is on the move now.
Nice job here by this back picking up the first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James. Throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Washington. Makes the grab. It's Riggs. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Caught for the completion. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. Makes the catch downfield. Powering through a tackle. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's 3rd and goal. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Michigan.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. QB keeper all the way. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Dropping back, it's Washington. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
I mean, I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Deep ball back to the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Hey, the quarterback doesn't pick up the first down, but at least he didn't try to force it against that dime coverage. Everybody taken away, gets a few positive yards, and now we'll see what happens here on fourth down.
They'll kick it away here. And that pump will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Took contact on the throw. And the pass ball is incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. The freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be...
And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Looking to throw. It's Washington. Caught by the receiver. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Or it's snapped to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I love watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, and was able to blow this play up.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. It's a quick grab. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Caught quickly. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, they've had a great rhythm throughout this drive, over 70 yards on the drive, but now an incompletion, and it brings up a big fourth down to see if they can keep this going.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, he pays for this one. Heads-up play to use his feet to get the first down, but, man, did he get blasted at the end of that one.
You got to just line it up with first and goal.
325.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Muscles past the defender. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Second down and goal, upcoming. Back to pass. It's Washington. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Oregon, as the QB fights his way into the end zone. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion. And he'll set up to throw. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Well, this is exactly how you climb back into a game. Great execution, not only in the touchdown, but then they get the two-point conversion as well. And now it's a field goal game. Time to see if the defense can get a stop and capitalize on this shifting momentum.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Crucial third down play right here. Out of the gun now on third down. It's the running back in the flat. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. We'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Watch out quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
Well, Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Wolverines looking to keep this drive rolling. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. He's hit as he throws it. And it falls incomplete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to...
Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. A wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The Wolverines will line up to boot it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. The back's got it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They're going to run it. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Now it's 2nd down here. He escapes the pocket. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Wow, really good read here by this quarterback, and I love the call on the RPO. Now they get a shot here on third down. It's much more manageable than the hole that they had dug for themselves. Curious to see if they stay on the ground or are they going to go through the air. They have the option to do either.
Down towards the back is incomplete. Now, fourth down.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. To the air, it's Washington. The pocket breaking down. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
The Ducks pick up enough for a first down here. They're going to run it here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Look out, room to run here. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
At the 26-yard line.
The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march.
Let's go.
Here comes a handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Send the back in motion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The ball is out. Who's going to get it? The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
He got it. The field goal is good. And we are tied up now here in the 4th quarter. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play. Good coverage that time. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last time they were forced this possession. It's a short completion of the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Now they call a run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. The clock is still running. Up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Crowd is loud, hoping for a fourth down stop. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Here's the second down play.
Blitz, blitz, blitz. Green 25.
They'll hand it off. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So a crucial third down play. To try a field goal from here would be 53 yards. They'll try a pass here. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Offense comes up on first down with new life thanks to that holding penalty on third down. Handoff from the shotgun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And now the handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable to potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. They'll run it here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Now, a Fourth down.
And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Oregon.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Michigan.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. So here we go. They'll spot the ball at the 25. It's a 42-yard attempt for the win. Knocks it through from 42 for the game winner. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.